Driving north to Chelly, we entered Navajo territory, where despite still being in Arizona, the time was confusingly 1 hour ahead of Arizona time. The attraction here was the interesting Canyon of Chelly that we visited in an open truck driven by a Navajo guide. Bene, andiamo al Canyon de Chelly per sparare indiani.
Yes, I'm quite cosy. I'm glad I wasn't the only wimp on the bus.
It was early in the morning and it was freezing. We were given blankets, but as the wind was nearly as bad as yesterday, it felt like we were sitting in a wind tunnel. Our guide seemed determined in completing the tour as quickly as possible, and he absolutely flew over the bumpy terrain and through the shallow wash. We stopped at several old Indian ruins and viewpoints among huge canyon walls, dwarfing everything around us. The petroglyphs and the rest of the first ruin, the junction ruin and the antelope ruin, along the canyon's north branch, were the archaeological evidence that people have lived in these canyons for more than 5,000 years.
Right above it, another horseman. 2 more horses to the lower right, again by the Navajo.
Incredibly, some Navajos still live here in the canyon, living off the land. We then reached the huge monolith called Navajo Fortress.
So not only one time did the Navajo people went on top of this rock, but they've been up there so many times to hide it from their enemies here. Around about 115 Navajo people were massacred back in this North Canyon, and because of that, people went and renamed it the North Canyon, Canyon del Muerto.
And concluded the trip by visiting the White House in the canyon's south branch.
Canyon de Chelly is our home, so this is the reason why it's very special to us. This is where the Navajo nation sort of like was born, and then from here on it grew up, spread out throughout the reservation. So this is home for us.
Later, by revisiting the canyon from several hundred meters higher, along the canyon rims, we could appreciate that Canyon de Chelly is really a labyrinth of several canyons, which includes Canyon de Chelly and Canyon del Muerto. Initially, the rock walls are only 10 meters high, but deeper into the canyons, further to the east, the walls rise dramatically to more than 300 meters. The best viewpoint by far was the furthest one east along the south rim, which overlooks the jaw-dropping Spider Rock. It's a pinnacle rising from the middle of the canyon like it doesn't belong there. The North Rim was less impressive, but still worth the 40-kilometre round trip to glance at Canyon del Muerto and the Ledge, Yucca and Mummy Cave ruins. Even if the light wasn't perfect, it was an absolute highlight.
It's a spiritual place. This is why I can see why the Indians, why they settled here. It takes care of if you take care of it, it takes care of the Indians as well.